Trump had a horrible personality, but every one of his decisions was wise. With Iran, with Palestinian, with Israel, with the taxes, with the wall in Mexico, with taxes between China and Canada and Mexico. It brought them on their knees. Everything became better here. If he would stay another 4 more years, there would be a wall between us and Mexico with special equipment to go into the tunnel, closing the cartel. He closed the immigration from all the Muslim countries. Mamash was a very good president. Behaving the worst president. Big mouth, putting people down, and that's why he created a lot of enemies. Now we know why Hashem took him away from his presidency. He was so good to the Jews and so good to Israel, the best ever in America. Why Hashem did not reward him by giving him 4 more years? The answer is because Hashem wanted Putin to attack Ukraine. And with Trump in a picture, it would never be happen. He would never be able to do it. Because Trump wouldn't let them. He would send 50,000 American soldiers into Ukraine right away, as soon as the threat began, with American bombers. For instance, now there's 64 kilometers of tanks heading to Ukraine. Do you think Trump would let it happen? Probably would send bombs, airplanes, shooting them, bombing them. Who knows? It's going to be a world war. So because Sleepy Joe is so weak, he doesn't remember his name, doesn't know even the path to his own office, continue to walk in the grass, and he doesn't know if he's in Washington or Michigan or New York. Someone like this obviously cannot run a war against Russia. And the people around him are all liberal, leftists, weak people. Not one of them is a real macho to make a real decision. They're all weak. And they keep talking about diplomacy with Putin, diplomacy. A gangster, a mafia guy from the judo and from the KGB who chopped people's heads with all these liberal Jews, reform, gays, transgender. Putin, don't get us angry. We will retaliate. People think, it's very good they put sanctions against Putin. Do you know what's going to happen because of this sanction? They want to freeze his assets. They're going to freeze his bank account. They're going to shut the banks that hold his money. They're going to do all kinds of things again. What do you think it's going to lead to? To a real world war. And maybe that's Gog and Magog. He already told yesterday to his nuclear people to start refreshing all the protocols, to start getting ready. That's a lot of money, to start getting all the nuclear ready for attack. Just the fact that someone like Putin say nuclear war make me scared, to be honest with you. If Sleepy Joe would say it, forget about this clown. Many other countries, but they're closing on Russia from everywhere. No boats can go from Turkey now, and they're closing on them. That's gonna, chas v'shalom, get him, because remember, it's all about ego. You're pulling his ego down.